Hi guys, this is Alicia Joya. I am here to answer some questions that you guys have been asking since I went vegan. So, hold on a second. This is a fruit cocktail, cucumber, and it's a product called macro reds or microgreens. It's one of those. I'll show you the product another time, but it's really delicious. It's all vegan. Alright. Okay, the first question is, what does it mean to be vegan? I mean, in general, it means that you eat no animal products, no dairy, no anything comes from an animal in any way whatsoever. I mean, no dairy, no eggs, no fish, no chicken, no pork, no beef, obviously. No bovine products, no capsules that have bovine encapsulated in them. Well, that's what it generally means. But for me, what it means to be vegan, it means that I put healthy things inside my body that are clean, that make me feel great. And they are made out of vegetables and fruits. And I'm the type that went raw vegan, not just regular vegan, I went raw vegan. Since I went raw vegan, I have to have more carbs in my diet than the average vegan, and more carbs than the average regular person with a normal diet that eats beef and pork and fish and dairy and all that fun stuff. So that is, what does it mean to be vegan? That's question one. Another question I got asked is, why did I go vegan? Well, as you guys have been noticing, in my past videos, that I got very, very sick. Very, 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 very ill. To the point that at first I was a capable martial artist going for world championships, training, and I was, very, very healthy, at least so I thought. And around December, I got very ill at my peak of being ill, to the point I couldn't even get up out of bed to go take care of my son. And I was crawling on the ground, literally crawling, so I could go to the bathroom, so I could take a shower, so I could cook my son some food. I mean, I would crawl a few feet and I'd pass out on the floor, in the middle of the hallway, in the middle of the living room, in the middle of the kitchen, I'm halfway between the bathroom and the hallway, I went vegan because it just made me feel better. How I went about going vegan is, one day I was eating a salad. My dad made a salad. His famous cucumber, tomato, green onion, and lettuce salad that he makes. And after eating it, I felt wonderful. I felt like Superwoman. I had all this energy, like I didn't have any of these symptoms anymore. One minute I was crawling on the floor, and the next minute I was feeling great. And I was walking like normal without my late husband's cane. Well, it didn't really dawn on me to go vegan at that time, not even close. And then I started eating regular stuff, and then I had this craving to eat raw fruits and vegetables, raw fruit, raw vegetables, raw this, raw, 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 raw. I know, I sound like a cheerleader. And then it dawned on me, I'm feeling great by eating all these raw fruits. So, and even my face was starting to clear up, and I was having more energy than I've had in a long time. Well, now a little while passed, and I do some research and on veganism, and I love beef, I love pork, I love cheese, dairy, yogurt, milk, you name it, chocolate, you name it. All those processed foods, I love it. All those non-vegan ones. And I was feeling worse by eating them than when I ate the raw. So like I said, I did some more research and more research and more research. And I hit a few YouTubers on YouTube. And one of them, I want to give her a shout out. Her name is Freely the Banana Girl. I really feel like she's a kindred spirit. I feel like she could be like my sister. And she's the one that I kind of look up to a little bit, but yet I don't look up to her. I look up to her because she's been doing this veganism for many years, and she's, faced some same things that I've faced, or I'm facing now, and her body has transformed over time, and her health has increased, and she's done all these blood tests to prove that, and I want good health for myself. So after a period of time of doing this raw vegan diet, I started noticing way more energy. I started noticing all this stuff. And then it dawned on me, I needed to go raw vegan once I saw Freely the Banana Girl's videos. And then I started feeling way better on going raw vegan. So that is the reason why I went vegan, so I can feel a lot better. Number 3. Oh, this is a funny one. What was your family's response when you went vegan? Well, at first they thought it was a fad. They thought it was a temporary thing. And then they started seeing that I was feeling better. I was walking again, and I wasn't walking far, but I was walking again. I was doing more things, and over time, with me consistently doing it, I was walking more and getting stronger and losing weight, and a whole bunch of real positive things were happening. And I realized, oh crap, it's not a fad. It really is a real thing for her. This is her real diet. So I started taking me serious, I started bringing in more raw fruits and vegetables. So watch me blend this up and really seeing it transforming me, not just my body, but my mind, my clarity of mind, my clarity of my spirit. I mean, they started noticing all these positive changes inside of me, and they're happy now that I went raw vegan. My family is eating more fruits and vegetables, but they're not eating as much as they should. But I won't get on them about it because, what am I to do? I can't change people. I can only change myself. But I do get the support from my family, even though they don't go raw vegan at all. I mean, I get a lot of support from them. I get the love and the encouragement, that I need from them. And they have been, I don't know how to explain it, extremely supportive. But funny thing about my veganism is that my father, who does not eat raw fruits or vegetables usually, if I make a smoothie in the morning and it has like berries in it or whatever, he'll want a glass of it. So that way I get him eating or drinking vegan and raw vegan at that. And what he doesn't realize is I put a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of cauliflower, a little bit of other vegetable they don't want to eat inside of it. And it's good. You can't really taste it. So my family has noticed that this is good. And now my son is buzzing around the kitchen. What kind of smoothie did you make today, Mom? What kind of did you get? Can I have some? He won't directly ask me, but I could tell by looking in his eyes, that he wants what I've got. So now that the family realized it's not a fad, it's my way of life. It's my way of life now. And like I said, they've seen the positive changes in me. 4. I got asked this in the grocery store a couple days ago because I was out and about with my family and I was helping my family pick out some fruits and vegetables and stuff. I'm like the fruit and vegetable picker around the family, okay? I missed mayonnaise a lot, to the point I've been trying to make many different versions of mayonnaise. As you can see in my videos where I do my vegan recipes, my greatest frustration is vegan mayonnaise. I know there's vegan mayonnaise out in the market, but I don't want something that's already been sitting on the shelf. I want something that's fresh right away. So I've been trying to work with myself to create vegan mayonnaise or vegan type things. If you see some of my pasta recipes, like the, oh, you'll see it. If you just research my videos, you'll see recipe, you'll see my pasta. I made my version of mayonnaise, and it was good, but it wasn't mayonnaise. I can't just slap this on bread and then, you know, have like a vegan sandwich with it, you know what I mean? I can't have a sliced tofu and vegan sandwich with it, you know, I can't, you know. Another thing I miss is cheese. I miss cheese so much that sometimes I catch myself trying to sneak into the refrigerator to get the cheese that they have. So, I get these weird cravings for Braunschweiger, those, you know, like liverwurst product, and it goes with my cravings for my iron deficiency anemia, so I have to really watch it. But again, I don't really miss them entirely because it challenges me to make versions of these things I miss a lot, like mayonnaise. And once I get that out, that's going on my YouTube channel, and us vegans and people who are trying to lose weight or trying to find a new recipe for mayonnaise will have it. I'll get you on that one. Number 5. A lady asked me this about 2 weeks ago. I was grocery shopping again. I was talking to her how sick I was prior to being a vegan, a raw vegan, and she asked me what things frustrate me since I went vegan. Well, my main thing is missing the foods I used to eat, like cheese and mayonnaise and stuff like that. But lately it's been these advertisements for fast food on TV, like the Wendy's commercial per se, with the girl, you know, crying all by myself. You know, like she's missing all this food and stuff, and she's all emotional and singing, and you know, it really pisses me off because they try to make you feel like you are emotionally attached to this food that isn't doing you, doesn't even give you the proper nutrition that you need. You know, you can have nutritious food that tastes delicious, but that type of food is just, it's really unhealthy and it doesn't do you any good. And then one of them recently, as I was walking my son to school this morning, I just noticed this. There was a banner on the outside of McDonald's place. Okay? It was buy one Big Mac and get the other one free after 9 p.m. every night. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, here you're offering food that is disgusting anyways, and hydrogenated, and full of extra carbs and fat, and it doesn't even taste good at all. I mean, McDonald's, get your damn recipes right, okay? Your food sucks. You guys don't even curb it for vegetarians, all right? I mean, you charge more for a damn decent vegetarian salad than you do for a freaking Big Mac, okay? Which is freaking 10,000 more calories more than a freaking salad, and way more fat. But, I mean, you have buy one, get one free after 9 p.m. People eat this at night, go to sleep, get fatter because they're not exercising within an hour or two of eating. And then they're having a second one. And on top of that, they don't put enough vegetables on top of these damn burgers. I mean, buy one, get one free. I mean, what are you trying to do? Kill the United people in the United States? Kill the world with your damn food? I mean, I swear, you claim you, okay, This is frustrating. Sorry, guys. They make all these fast food places make the disgusting, unhealthy foods for you cheaper than the healthy foods. Why don't they say buy one get one free of the salad? Why don't they do that? But no, they've got to do the buy one get one free of the most fattening sandwich that they have on the menu. And the worst tasting one at that. And then all these like commercials for these fast food restaurants to make you laugh. You know what I mean? I mean, they're trying to get you emotionally invested in their product. That's what's been frustrating me since I went vegan. Number 6, how do I feel since I went vegan? I feel wonderful. I feel rejuvenated. I feel renewed. I feel empowered. I can't explain it. I feel more alive in my own body, in my head, and in my spirit than I felt in many years. And it's really weird because I feel like I have the energy from when I was about 8 or 9 years old. And I'm almost 40. Number 7. This is going to be one of my expand on. What body changes have I had since I went vegan? Well, obviously, it's my weight loss for one. I lost 45 pounds. I lost 14 inches off of my abdomen. I was 47, I'm 33, and I've kept it off. Okay, and I've got hips now. I have a crap load more energy than I've had in a long time. I have energy of like an 8 or 9 year old. I mean, I'm bouncing off the walls. People like, you know, I'm talking 10,000 miles per second and like a little child, and I'm jump roping, and I'm skipping, and I'm running, and I'm walking, you know, and I have so much more energy. I have no what to do with it. PMS has been way less. I don't have my time of the month for as long. I don't have it for as heavy. I don't have that many cramps. My bloating has been a lot less. My PMS headaches have gone away. My backaches have pretty much have gone away. I mean, all the swelling I get in my joints when I PMS, because we naturally bloat up. My arthritis has diminished. My stamina has increased. I mean, I can last longer during all these exercises that I do, and I mean, I just have all this crazy energy. I mean, it's just, and I can last a lot longer. I mean, my son and I were sparring, and even my son's getting tired before I do, and he's eating that processed crap. I have a clearer face than I've had in a long time. I know I'm broken out a little bit now, and I'm red. I'll always be red. Just get used to it, people. I have this on my face just a little bit, but not as bad as it used to be. And my iron deficiency anemia symptoms have severely lessened. I mean, my symptoms for pica, you know, eating non-nutritious items, my heart palpitations have decreased. I'm stronger. I'm not dizzy anymore. I'm not. I mean, all these symptoms of iron deficiency have like severely lessened, and I'm not even taking my multivitamins anymore. Oh no! I've stopped taking all those extra things for energy. I stopped taking all those extra things for my supplements. I've stopped taking all of them, and I feel a million times better than I did than when I took them. Now, I don't recommend you getting off your supplements or all that stuff without a doctor's consent, but I've been doing it personally as an experimentation to myself. Okay? Number 8. Okay. What foods did I give up that I used to eat a lot of? I used to eat a lot of chocolate, milk, dairy, yogurt. I used a lot of fish. I ate a lot of fish. I never was much of and I miss bacon. I miss bacon. Bacon. Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to cry. Bacon. That is like the worst one. Bacon and cheese. One of the worst things I've given up since I started this diet. Oh my gosh. Cool. I miss bacon. Okay, moving on before I cry. 9. What physical changes have you had since you went raw vegan? Well, that goes with almost with number 7. Because I've had this question asked by a gentleman I was speaking to one night while walking home from taking my son to a rendezvous point to school a couple days ago. He's asked me what physical changes. So it's different from the body changes, physical changes. I'm calling them metaphysical changes since I went raw vegan. For one, I sleep a lot better at night. My insomnia has like greatly increased. Before I couldn't sleep till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and now I'm falling asleep at 9, 10 o'clock at night, the latest. I dream better, and I dream for longer. I have longer REM. The color in my dream. I have dreams that are all in color anyway, but I mean they're brighter in color, and they're longer dreams, and I wake up more energized. I wake up in a better mood. I wake up earlier than my alarm, which really sucks, especially on a weekend. Also, my shoulder doesn't hurt as much because my arthritis is not acting up as much, so my shoulder also doesn't swell up as often. And I have a ripped rotator cuff in my left side because I took care of my late husband. I last longer with exercise. When I exercise, I mean, before I thought I could only last 5 minutes, but now I'm lasting, I don't know, about 45 minutes, an hour now. And it took me several months to build up to this point, but yes, it's a process. You build yourself up. You lose the weight slowly. You build your stamina up slowly as you go along. It isn't going to be an overnight process, people. So don't get discouraged, okay? Also, my head. My head feels clear. I don't feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff weighing me down. Like, yeah, we have the ways of the world, weighing us down. We have problems in our life and stuff like that. But I feel a lot clearer. Like the light's been turned on in my head. And I feel like all that clutter is coming out of me, my head. And then my eyes are also brighter. I don't know if you noticed. My whites of my eyes are actually white. Before they were like dull, and I didn't have a lot of shine to my eyes, and I didn't really have, my vision was worse. And now my vision's gotten better since I went raw vegan. Go figure. My hair has grown a lot longer, and it stopped breaking as much. My iron deficiency anemia was causing my hair to thin, and now my hair is getting thicker. And this is without the heavy proteins like beef and pork and fish. This is with the soy products like tofu and hummus and garbanzo beans and other protein sources like that. Another thing is that I have a gift. I can see auras. I can predict things before they happen. I can also see, not just auras around people, but I can see auras around animals. I can see auras around living things like trees and plants and things like that. There's a lot more to my gift, but it's much more severe. Not severe. what the hell am I thinking? It's a lot more intense than it is. I'm able to, how do I say this? Travel to other people mentally a lot easier. That's several thousand miles away, and well, basically in a nutshell, I can see them a lot better since I've changed this diet. My spiritual gift, like I said, has severely increased, and it's kind of intense now, my gift. I mean, there's things that happen around me that I caused to happen, and it's just really crazy. I couldn't really do it as easily before. Number 10, and this is going to be the last one, because I just don't want to ask all the questions that was asked of me, because when I talk to people about going vegan, because that's what I've been doing lately, I've been talking people into going raw vegan, into going to feel better, because a lot of people I know have diabetes, people I love a lot, and people have cancers, people have MS and autism and other diseases that can be prevented if they stop eating the processed foods and their diet and go raw vegan, which don't have all those poisons and toxins in the body, okay? And that you don't have to eat a lot of the raw foods and vegetables as much as you would have to eat to get the same nutritional value. You would have to eat like 10,000 calories of the processed food to get 1,000 calories of the raw vegan. So you have to eat 20,000 calories a day to get the even remote nutritional value of 2,000 calories for one raw vegan. So basically, in a nutshell, we eat 3 days, you'll end up 30 days worth of food that you would need for your nutritional value. Now, this is something I think every raw vegan or vegan goes through. Since I went raw vegan, have I slipped and ate processed food? If so, then how did the processed food make you feel? I have slipped 3 times since I went raw vegan. Okay? The first time was during the 2nd month of my raw veganism. I've been going raw vegan for about 4 months now, since March of 2014. And today is July 28th, 2014. So, I mean, about 4 months now. About 5 months. Yeah, about almost 5 months of going raw vegan. I've slipped 3 times, which is not bad for a newbie for going raw vegan straight up, you know. The first time was in my 2nd month. I bought some that liverwurst product, and I ate the whole carton thingy by myself. And you're not supposed to eat that much. In fact, you're not even supposed to eat that at all because it's severely processed. But I crave it because I had this iron deficiency anemia, and apparently I wasn't getting enough iron in my diet. And so, fully acknowledging that, I have started adding more things like green beans into my diet, which are not only protein but also have a lot of iron in them as well. And I want to thank a YouTuber for telling me that, because I didn't know about the green beans adding more iron to my diet, and I appreciate that a lot, what you said. Thank you so much. And then during the 4th month, I had eaten, oh God, what was it? I ate a hot dog. It was this month. I get backtracked. I slipped up 2 times this month, so it's a total of 3. First time during my 2nd month, and now during approaching my 5th month, I slipped up twice. One was Wiener Schnitzel had like this, 61-cent chili dog, kraut dog special, like for their annual thing or something. My father bought some, and I ate one of each, and I felt sick. I felt like shit for days. For like 3 days later, I was in the crapper. Not only was I crapping, but I was throwing up. I was feeling sick to my stomach. I didn't want to walk. I didn't want to do anything. I felt sick, lethargic. I mean, this is what happens when you clean yourself out after going raw. You feel everything, every little greasy thing that goes inside your system that's not clean. You know, you can, it's just really gross. And then the second time was a couple days ago, was my father's birthday. So my mom made a birthday cake, and it didn't have any eggs in it directly, but in the powder cake mix she used, it had egg in it. And I felt funny afterward, and I had cheesecake. And that's another food I miss. I miss cheesecake. But when I eat the processed food, I can actually taste the processed part of the food. And for the first couple of bites, it tastes good. But then the second or the third bite after, I can really taste the process, and I know it's not feeling good inside my body. I know within a minute after eating it how it's going to make me feel. And it doesn't even taste as good as I remember. I mean, before you remember, oh, this donut tastes like this. And then after going raw and vegan, it tastes good for like a couple of bites. Then the third bite, it's like, eh. But I'm also noticing that the more and more that I go raw vegan, the less and less and less and less and less I crave the old stuff, the old processed stuff. And I've also been getting creative and trying to find other things that can, like replacements for chorizo and replacements for cheese and replacements for sour cream that are vegan. And but one of the concerns I have with the protein choices about veganism is that the tofu, eating too much tofu, eating so much rice, eating so much tofu as replace of protein because it has a lot of omega-6. Omega-6 is a inflammatory, not an anti-inflammatory, but a inflammatory. So I worry about my arthritis flaring up when I eat too much tofu and things like that. So I am pleased to announce that I have switched to almond milk as a replace of milk so I can have cereal finally. I found vegan alternatives for cereal that don't have no dairy, they don't have any of that other stuff in it. So I'm eating cereal now, and that has 90% of my iron in that cereal. So I can do as I please on that one. And I'm enjoying my smoothie, which I have every day. Not only do I have my smoothie every day, but I have the full picture of the five cups inside the blender every day by myself. And get more and more creative as you go along. And I also drink as much smoothies as I drink that much water. But I drink a little bit more in the morning and drink a little bit more at night to flush out my system. So, one more thing. I'm going to sing it to you. Let's talk about poop, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the things and all the bad things that make poop. Let's talk about poop. Let's sing to you about poop. Okay, when you go raw vegan, your body processes things rather fast. I mean, I process salad within 12 hours. Before it was 2 and 3 days. I mean, all the stuff that you end up eating, you can tell when it comes out. And you can tell how much you're absorbing and how much you're digesting. And the more liquid you drink, the better your digestion will be. And the easier come out, and the more toxins and the more crap comes out of you, literally. So, but I want to let you guys know that don't stop your veganism just because you're inconvenienced by, having to figure out what to do about mayonnaise or about this type of thing that you miss. Just keep on, if you slip once or twice or whatever, It's okay. Just get back on the bandwagon, you know what I mean? ASAP, you know what I mean? You guys can do this. Don't give up. Don't lose try. And drink as much liquid as possible because it's going to help your digestion. And also make you feel full so that you won't crave all this extra processed food. But yes, I encourage you with this. Drink your smoothies, exercise, wake up with a smile, and just enjoy your life. Well, this is Leisha Joya, and don't forget, your health is your wealth.